Hi guys, it's Rike here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rike and I review a lot of activewear and sometimes also swimwear because that's what we're doing today. Summer is coming eventually. There's still snow melting outside, but you know, summer is coming and the spring is arriving, the sun is out, and it just, you know, makes everything feel so much better. So I do have a little swimwear review for you guys today. The first one of the year. Let's see if there's going to be more coming. I haven't planned too much in advance yet, but we have the first swimwear review of the year. Popvil, a swimwear brand or also beachwear brand, contacted me just a few weeks ago and asked me if, you know, I wanted to try out some of their stuff. I have actually reviewed them about 2 years ago. I can link that video up here. And they also did send me a few things, and you can go watch that video as well if you are interested in seeing more styles, or, you know, I'm just going to give you a quick little intro to Popvil. So they are like I already said, swimwear, beachwear brand. They do have bikinis, swimsuits, a few like beach accessories and like other clothing for layering. They do have a smaller plus size range, and most of their items do come otherwise an extra small to double XL or small to double XL. You can choose bottoms and tops separately, but everything they sent me came as a set. So you can buy stuff as a set, or you can choose your individual sizes, which is usually my preferred thing for swimwear because I'm a small up top. And for swimwear, I would say definitely a medium at the bottom for my thighs, my hips, my butt. So yeah, we'll see how that works for me today with the tops in medium. They did send me six sets, so five sets and one swimsuit. And I'm really, really excited to try this. They do have a lot of colors going on, a lot of color blocking. I love colors, so when they showed me, they basically had like a little page for of things I could select, and there was a lot of colors there. But don't worry, I also got like 2 darker colors. So if you're not big into colors, don't worry, there's also options for you there. Yes, I haven't done a swimwear review in a while, you know, because it's been winter and dark and everything. So I'm also very, very excited to have some new swimwear to show you guys. And I would say let's just start. So I'll be talking about these things as sets because I did get them as sets, but for a lot of these pieces, you might be able to choose individually tops and bottoms. So just telling you now, we'll start with this set. So this is the, let me check. The Popvil high-waisted regular fit bikini set comes in 4 different colors, and I did go for purple. Like it's kind of like a nice, pretty light lilac. And this one is actually like really affordable. So I should say all of their stuff is pretty affordable. And shipping was also very, very fast. I think they sent me the shipping confirmation last week, and yeah, it made it to Finland in a week, basically. Really, really nice and easy. I just picked it up from the store. So all good there. And here we have this little 2-piece set. I do love the color. It's really, really nice. And this one has a ribbed texture. I do love a bikini with ribbed texture as well. I just think it's nice. I like the textures, you know? So this one is made from 85% polyester and 15% elastane. So as you can wash it in 30 degrees Celsius. And so yeah, we have this little top here. We have removable cup pads in there, so you have this white inner lining, and you can, you know, remove the cup pads here. We also do have kind of a scoop neck, and then in the back you have a clasp. It's not adjustable, but it is a clasp, so this is how you close it. And then we have these, well, not necessarily spaghetti straps, they're a little bit thicker than spaghetti straps, and they are actually adjustable. So we have this metal stuff here, and you can adjust those straps. And they're of course also a little stretchy because they are this ribbed fabric. And yeah, like I said, really fun color. They also had it in pink and orange, I think, and black. So, but this one is, like, all of the colors were super pretty. And here we have the bottoms. They are nicely high-waisted, and they also still look to be like nice high leg cut as well, because that's always nice. You know, I find that very, very flattering for myself to have like a high-waisted bottom, but like have this high leg cut because it makes the legs look a little longer, just gives you a little bit of a nicer shape. And here this one is also ribbed, of course, to match the top that you just saw. We do have a top seam here, so you kind of have that there. And then on the sides, we also do have some seams, but it is quite stretchy, so I think it shouldn't be an issue. And it is double lined, so we have a whiter inner layer here. And, you know, since it is double lined, I wouldn't be too worried about the see-throughness. Yeah, same fabric. So this was a set, so both of these are a size medium. And I mean, I feel like this looks like it could fit me, you know. Yeah, I would say so. Let's see it on. All right, on to the first bikini. I really do like this color, and I think it works on my pale skin tone too, you know, because sometimes I feel like black can wash me out a lot, and like some of those neon colors can be a little bit harsh on very pale skin. But like I think this lilac actually works really, really well, so I'm very happy with it. And I do love the ribbed fabric we have here. So it's like really, really stretchy, feels really, really comfy as well. I like how high-waisted the bottoms come up here, so it's definitely like nice and high-waisted. We have a little bit of cutting in here into like the, what is it, like the juicier part of the hips, the thighs. It's a hip still, right? So like a little bit of cutting in here, but it's not like uncomfortable or anything. And then the top is really, really comfy. We have somewhat of a high leg here, could be a little bit higher, but you know, it's fine. And then in the back, you do have medium coverage, and it still comes up nice and high here as well in the back. So that's all good. And then, like I said, very, very stretchy, not like a ton of like cutting in up top. And I just like how you don't get like a lot of compression here, but you do get the coverage. So like for me, that's more important than getting like sucked in here. I just want to be a little bit more covered sometimes. And let's move on to the top. I think it's like super comfy, fits well. I would say there's maybe a little bit of gaping, but it's actually really not that bad. So no complaints there. We do have a little band here under the chest. You do have a lower scoop neck, not a ton of cleavage here for me. Good coverage here on the sides. We do have removable cup pads, the thicker straps that are actually really, really comfy. And then in the back, you just have the clasp here, and then you can adjust the straps here as well. I actually didn't need to do that. They're also a little stretchy because it is the ribbed material. Support-wise, I would say still more of a light support, but you know, the medium actually works fine, even though I'm usually small up top. So I feel like if you're in between, and you can definitely go with your bigger size here, or you should probably even. And yeah, if you want to just go with one size, I would definitely suggest you go with the bottom size and not the top size. So it works very, very nicely for me. And yeah, the color is amazing. I do love the ribbed fabric. I think it feels really good. And yeah, overall, this is a good start. Let's see what we have next. All right, next up we have this little colorful number. This is the Color Block Cutout Bikini. So again, another two-piece set. And let's see what we got here. Ooh, this fabric feels slightly different. This is not ribbed, so this is not textured. So it feels a little bit more sleek. Let me just clasp this up and see if this stays clasped. It's just easier to show you when it is clasped. So it is kind of like a little asymmetrical like this, right? But it looks really fun. So we have some pink here. We do have some orange, some bright yellow. So really, really fun colors. Scream summer. I'm not sure if my pale skin can handle it, but it'll be okay. And you do have, yeah, just like one strap here. So everything comes over to this shoulder. And you do have a band under the chest with this yellow thing here. It's also quite tight, I would say. So probably gonna hold you in quite nicely. We do have removable cup pads. And then, you know, like I said, pink and orange here together, this thicker strap, this thinner strap, and then both of these straps are actually adjustable. So again, we have the adjustability here with this metal clasp, and then we do have just a clasp in the back here again, not adjustable, but we have this. Why is this not working? Anyway, it's like some I feel like once I have it on, it's fine. just not the easiest. There we go. So yeah, we have this clasp here. Again, this is, you know, your metal clasp, and then this is holding you in and holding everything together. The material is probably the same. No, it's actually different. 82% polyamide and 18% elastane, sorry. Otherwise that doesn't add up to 100%. So it is slightly different, but I also said, right, it feels different because it is not textured and just rather very, very, very sleek. So really, really, really sleek. And then the bottoms, let's take a look at those. They also do have all the three colors, and they also do have some cutout design. Now I'm like, front back. I think I got it. So this is the front. Again, we have like more of a high-waisted fit, more of a high leg cut fit as well, which again I find very, very flattering. And we do have a little cutout here, and it's kind of making a crisscross waist, right? Like a V waistband, which I think also should look really flattering. And of course, you know, we have a top seam again, makes it stay up well, and then we have seams here on the side of the leg, but again very, very stretchy as well, and it is double lined, so we have this white inner layer here again. I feel also like, you know, if it was this yellow here in this part, I'd feel a little bit more concerned about the see-throughness, but since it's only up there, should be fine. And we also have some seams here in the front, you know, just giving you a little bit of a kind of like this crossed look there. And in the back, we still have this slight V here as well. And you can see it's probably not going to be full coverage, but like, you know, a medium, good enough coverage, I would say. I generally don't need a full coverage on my bikini bottoms, but I know some people like this. But I think for me, this is actually pretty good. Yeah, let's see it on. All right, we got a sexy, fun, bright neon summer number. This is what I'm gonna call it. I really, really do like the cross waist here. I think it's very, very flattering. Not sure about like how high I'm supposed to pull this other part, but you know, I really, really like it. Like, it's fun. I don't think I've ever had like such an, well, extreme cross waist on my bikini bottoms, but I really like it. Of course, you're not gonna get a ton of compression here on the side. And again, you could probably pull a little bit more down if you're more of a, you know, lower, not too high leg cut person, but like I like it when it's like sitting really on my waist. And this piece really gives you this high leg cut, at least on this side. I feel like on this side it's a little bit lower because of this other piece being coming down a little bit lower, but like I think it is really, really flattering, gives you a little bit more of an hourglass shape. And we still get a good amount of coverage here. Definitely a little bit more skimpy in the back than some of the other pieces we've seen. But this might also just be because my butt, you know, sometimes keeps eating the fabric here. So it depends on your butt size, I would say, if you get like light to medium or just light coverage. But it's still not like string bikini-esque, you know, you still have more than that. But yeah, I do like the cross waist here. I am a fan. Not sure what I think about this top yet. I think it's cute. I think it looks really, really fun. I'm just not sure how functional it is. Again, I feel like this one, it fits really nicely here in the band under the chest, but it is a little bit big here on the sides. So maybe go with your cup size. But I don't think I'm gonna fall out. Like, I think it's fine. And you can also tighten the strap still. It's just like, I feel like there's a little bit more space here on the side specifically in this more orange part. Support-wise, more of a light support, but better than some of the other, than some pieces we've seen today because of this band. And we still have removable cup pads in there. And I mean, actually, you know, I think it looks fun. Of course, I'm not sure how good this is for when you're trying to get a tan, because this will give you some odd tan lines. But it's cute. Yeah, I think it's cute. Like, I think it's really fun. And we have the thicker strap kind of here, right? And then the thinner strap. And you can adjust this one. I don't think the other one. See, I'm trying to grab. No, but you can adjust both. Okay. You could probably already see it. I'm just have to kind of feel, because I don't remember that, you know. Yes, I can see it before I try it on, but then after that, you know, kind of, how would I remember? And the material is really nice and sleek, so no rip material on this one. But it feels really, really good. Soft, sleek, stretchy, and, you know, like it's gonna stay put. It's not gonna fall down. And I think, you know, this is a fun little, like, summer sexy number. If you get this in black and you're like a person who likes to wear black bikinis, I think that could also look really, really sexy, you know, if that's what you want to go for. But I think I prefer colors, so, but I think it's a vibe for sure, right? Let's change it up a little bit. Let's look at the one piece I got. I only got one because I'm not the biggest one piece person, but this one is shiny, so I couldn't say no. I like shiny things, it's just how it is. And this one is the sexy shining black cutout high waist big triangle cup one piece. So yeah, it has a lot of words. But this one is black, but with some shine. Like I said, I couldn't resist the shine, and I think the little bit of shine makes it okay that it's black, because I'm otherwise not the biggest fan of black swimsuits on my skin type. It's just not my thing. I think it makes me look even paler than I am, so don't usually do that. But yeah, this one looked fun. And it's ribbed again, so I hope you can see the texture on this one and the shine. It's really, really nice. We do have removable cup pads here, and you can see we do have like 2 thin straps, and then you do have this little knot detail with the cups here, a little cutout there. And let's just look at this detail again here. Oops, that was too close, but here. And then you do have like these little crisscross straps that kind of go across your chest there. And then it's full coverage in the front. Also, I would say still a little bit highlight cut, but maybe not as much as some of the bikini bottoms we saw. And then the back is also very strappy. So you do have the straps here in the back crisscrossing somewhat. And then we do have the straps here as well, and you can kind of tie them. There's a little bit of an open back situation going on. Coverage-wise, I would say, you know, quite medium to maybe not entirely full coverage, but it looks like it's definitely going to be a little bit more coverage here. And it's very, very cute. I do like the feel of the fabric a lot. Sometimes the shiny fabrics can feel a little scratchy, but this one actually feels really, really nice. And look at the shine. Like I said, I love shiny stuff. I just can't help it. It's just what it is. Let's look at the fabric. We have 90% polyester and 10% spandex. So again, a slightly different fabric. And yeah, I love that it's stretchy because of the ribbed material. Not so much in this, no, still a little bit stretchy in this area. Because, see, I have a longer torso. And sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to find one pieces, overalls, jumpsuits, whatever, that are not uncomfortable in that lower area. You know, when it pulls too much, it can be a little uncomfortable. So I'm curious to see how this works, but we do have these straps. And since they are attached to the, you know, there's still a little bit of string left, you could probably make it at least a little longer, but you don't want it hanging down here, you know, you want your boobs still covered. So there's only so much you can do with that. But I remember last time I had this, I tried Popvil pieces. They also were actually, even the one pieces were quite nice in terms of length for my longer torso. So I have high hopes for this one. Let's see it on. All right, we got our one piece here. I have to come a little closer so you can see all the glitter and the shimmer, because I really, really like that. So I think it's a super fun material. Again, ribbed. There's a little bit of extra space here, especially around the waist and also the top. So I feel like, you know, maybe I could have gone a little bit smaller, but you can definitely tighten it a little bit more here in the back. So at least this part I could make a little bit more tight. And otherwise, I mean, I'm not gonna fall out, so that's okay. Because I think here around my hips, again, I mean, it is quite stretchy, but like now it fits comfortably around here, basically. I don't get a ton of compression here because, you know, the fabric is so stretchy and so comfy, but we do get like, you know, removable cup pads. We have the little cutout detailing here, the little strappy detailing here as well. You can definitely fit some bigger chest in there if you need to, or, you know, if that's what you're working with. So I think that could definitely work. And then we do have the thinner straps here, and like I already showed you here in the back, it's a little bit more open, a little bit crisscrossy. It doesn't come down too low here. I feel like it could have been a little bit lower maybe, but you know, if you prefer to be like really nicely tugged in, not showing too much skin, this piece is sexy enough, I think, but also still covers a lot of space, a lot of area. So we don't have a super high leg. I feel like for me personally, I prefer it a little bit more high leg because I think it's a little bit more flattering on my body type. So if it came up this high, you know, that'd be nice. But like this way is, I think, what most people prefer. So that is fine with me. And we also do get a decent medium coverage here in the bag. And again, like I mentioned, this is ribbed material. It fits very nicely. It's quite stretchy. It's very, very comfy. And, you know, it sparkles. What more could you want, right? We also do have really, really good coverage here in the front, because I know some swim brands are like just giving you a teeny tiny piece of fabric to cover that whole crotch area. But I feel like we have a really good amount to work with here. And yeah, for me personally, I prefer a little bit more high leg cut. But it is cute, it is very functional, it looks luxurious with the little sparkles. The fabric is not uncomfortable, even though we have the little shininess to it, the little sparkliness to it. And overall, it's a cute little piece. And yeah, let's move on. All right, let's continue with some color blocking in this package. Yes, it's a little bit of black, but also a little bit of pink and turquoise. We do have the color contrast lace up spandex bikini. So this one, you know, I figured it'd be nice for people that are most comfortable wearing black, but want to venture out a little bit into color because it has both. And I just thought it looked cute. And I did like the color combination. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention there's also orange. So this one, again, I also got in the size medium. And this one also has a ribbed fabric. There's a lot of ribbed fabric this time, but I do love the ribbed fabric. It's a little stretchy, it feels nice. And yes, we have turquoise or like mint, I don't even know. Maybe it's a little bit too green to be turquoise, maybe it's more mint. We do have some black, we have the pink, and we have some orange. Again, double lined, we do have the white on the inside and removable cup hats. And this one has the thin spaghetti straps that you can actually detach, so you can make it a little bandeau bikini top if you want. I prefer not to do that. I feel like those aren't very, very secure, so I prefer to keep the straps on generally, but of course I can try that for you without. And we do have, you know, a little knot situation here in the front in this turquoise color. You can adjust the straps, so we do have the little metal stuff here again. And then this time in the back we don't have a clasp, but we do have a little bit of extra fabric that you can tie. So this you can actually adjust a little bit better, I would say, in terms of sizing. Fabric wise, this is 90% polyester and 8% elastane. We had this before, I think, maybe. But yeah, so this is the little top. It looks very, very cute. I do love the color combinations. Like especially on this top, I think it looks really, really nice. And then of course we have bottoms that go with this. They are, again, more high-waisted, maybe not as high leg cut as some of the other ones, but kind of still. And here we have more black than we do have on the top. So the black is a little bit more dominant here. Again, we have a top seam and some seams on the side, double lines. So we have the white here on the inside, and it is still ribbed fabric. And here I think they kind of try to create the illusion of it being like a little bit crisscrossy, but it's actually a straight across waist. So if you prefer that, for example, then maybe this is more for you. And then in the back, it is very simple, mostly black, and then just, you know, the pink and the mint or turquoise or whatever you want to call it meet there. Yes, so like very little orange on this bottom, just a little bit there. But, you know, I still think it works really nicely together. I do love the color combination for sure. But yeah, let's see it on. All right, so color blocking action here. We do have this cute little top with this little tie here in the middle, removable cup hats. And this one I feel like is definitely a little loose on me. So yes, I can still tighten these straps, but like I cannot. And I can also tighten this, but you can only tighten it so much. And for me personally, it's really hard to do that behind my back. And we have this ribbed material again, so it is very, very stretchy. So the tie is also a little stretchy. There's a little bit more adjustability still, but I would say for this one, if you can choose a different size for the top and you're a little bit smaller up top than you are at the bottom, I would probably do that, because for me, like, you know, support it all right now. And like, yes, the straps are holding it up and I think it looks really, really cute. But this one comes with straps you can actually detach. So we have that little feature here. And, you know, that like would not stay up very long. It looks cute like this, but like I would only detach those for, you know, if I was laying down for like some tanning or something, then I would probably risk it if I know I'm not going to move for a bit. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep those attached, you know, with the straps, not a problem. Maybe if it gets like really wavy or if you're going down a water slide really fast, you should probably hold on to this top. Otherwise it might slip up a little bit. But, you know, I think it's cute. I also love the colors. I like this turquoise, and we have the black, the pink, and the orange. I like that we have this little shape here. And I think it's also flattering on a small chest because of like the little bit of ruching this little piece creates here. So no complaints there. And I always love a little tie here. I think it's cuter than the little like clasps that they do on a lot of their pieces. I don't know. It's just my opinion. And then here we do have the bottoms. Again, they're quite high-waisted. Maybe not as high as some other ones. I feel like I could probably pull a little bit more higher. But overall, you know, they are quite nice and high-waisted. We do have good coverage here in the front. And I also do like the little detailing we get here with the different colors, because it still kind of creates a little bit of a crisscross illusion, even though it's not a crisscross waist, which is still a little bit more flattering. And then in the back, it is a little bit more boring, a little bit more basic, like the top itself as well. So in the back, it's a little bit more black than what we have in the front, right? And that is the top and the bottom. So it's kind of at least uniform in that. And we do have, I would say, a little bit lighter coverage than some other pieces, but it's still like a good amount of coverage, you know. It is not like showing too much. And again, ribbed fabric feels really, really nice and stretchy. I feel like here also we don't have some of the cutting in that I had on some of the other, or just actually one of the bottoms. So I feel like there's no cutting in here at all. But again, the other stuff also did not feel uncomfortable, so, you know, it's fine. And again, I like how high this comes up in the back here. Always like to be a little bit more tucked in. And yeah, overall, top is not a ton of support. Maybe go down a size for that one if you're in between or if you have a smaller chest, if you can. But otherwise, you know, it's cute, a little bit color blocking. And let's move on. Next up, we have a little bit of a darker color. Well, this is the Cutout Bikini set. And then this bag is slightly different, I think. This one says, show your beauty on the beach. But no, I actually had this on the other bags as well. I just apparently didn't see it. But yeah, this one is red, but it is definitely a dark red. So it's more of a burgundy red than a bright red, for sure. So let's see this one. This one was a little bit more, it looked a little bit more serious, you know, but I figured that'd be good to show you guys as well. So this one again is more of a sleek fabric. It's just easier to show it to you like this. Very sleek fabric again. So we do have, where is the fabric composition? See that? I can't see as easily. But it is 80% Shinlon, whatever that is, and 20% spandex in the shell, and 90% polyester and 10% spandex in the lining, apparently. White on the inside again, removable calf pads, and it is more of a triangle bikini look, but we do have this elastic under the chest that is quite stretchy, but I'm assuming still gives you a little bit more support. And then we do have this cut out detailing here at the top, probably also here, yes we do. And then those straps you can tie here behind your neck, and you can also still tie the straps behind your back as well. So this one is a lot of tying going on, which again makes it a little bit more adjustable, I guess. And yeah, very, very sleek for sure. Nice dark red color. And of course we have bottoms with this as well. And the bottoms are, let me see, I think this is correct, yes. So we do have some cut out detailing here on the sides as well. This on the side is elastic as well. And the top one is a little bit tighter. Not all of them, I mean, they're stretchy, but they're definitely going to be a little bit tighter. So we'll see how that works on the hips. But yeah, so you have these 3 elastic straps, nicely high-waisted again. We do have a top seam and then some seams on the side. Lining on the inside, again, the white lining. Material is the same as the top. And then in the bag, you know, somewhat decent coverage, I would say. And of course, like, again, it looks like a really high leg cut. Yeah, I'm just a little worried about these elastics on the side, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's see it on. All right, and another more sexy number here. I'm not sure if I like dark red on my paler skin here, but it is a nice color if you're not looking for bright neons or like a light pastel-y color and you don't want black necessarily. So I think that's a good option. But yes, let's talk about this top with this band under the chest, removable cup pads, this little kind of like cutout detailing. And yeah, you can see quite a lot of cleavage. I don't have a big chest, so for me it's not a ton of cleavage. And again, I would say for this one, if I could have picked top and bottom size differently, I think the small would have been better for me because again, there's a ton of extra space here, but it's like it's not annoying, and I don't think anything's gonna happen because you can tighten the straps up top here, you can tighten the straps here, so you can kind of adjust it still a little bit more. So the medium is fine, but like the small would have been a little bit better. So yeah, but you know, it's cute. I think it is flattering, and I like the thicker straps. It's not uncomfortable. The material again is like more sleek, but feels soft still and quite comfy. So I'm happy with that. Support-wise, I would say definitely more for light support, you know. but that is most bikini tops, so that's fine. And let's talk about the bottoms, because I was a little bit concerned about these elastic things here, but they're actually not tight at all. Like they fit really nicely. Maybe you can feel the bottom one is maybe the tightest, which makes sense because, you know, that's where I'm wider than up here. But like they're really, really comfy. They're not cutting in. And it's just like a cute little look with a little bit of cutouts here. Still nice and high-waisted, maybe a little bit lower in the front, but still nice and high here in the back. And good coverage here in the front as well for the crotch area. And I would say in the back we do have like a, you know, good medium coverage, I would say. But yes, overall it's a very cute bikini set. A little bit more sophisticated maybe, you know, a little bit more grown up than some of the other pieces. But yeah, I like it. I'm really surprised the elastics feel so comfortable. Yeah. So if you were worried about these, like I was, you know, they're definitely comfy. And last but not least, we have a lot of colors, again, some more color blocking. And this is the Sweet Bandeau Design Color Block Bikini set. So we have some pink, some red, and some peach, light pink, whatever you want to call it. Let's see it. So we do have this little top here. Look at this fun design. And we have straps again. Again, you can detach the straps if you want to. I like that they give you the option, you know, because I do not necessarily like Bandeau bikini tops because, like I said, for me, they don't stay up that well. So it is nice we have the straps, and these straps are also a little thicker, stretchy, and adjustable. So you can still do whatever you want with those straps. I do like the shape of this top. It comes up a little bit higher here, and it is a little bit wider in the front than it is in the back. And I like the design on it. Like this, it's a really nice color block. I do love the colors together. I would never think about pairing these colors together, but I think it works. And then in the back, we have this cute little corset stringy situation that you can, of course, also tighten a little bit more. So that is cute. I like it. And then you still have all the three colors, right? Because the string is red, even though we don't really have red in the main body of the fabric here in the back. And then for the bottoms, of course, we have all the colors again, and the lighter color is on top, which I think is a really smart choice, you know, for, you know, making it less likely to be see-through. So we do have the light peach color up top, and then the pink, and then the red. And again, like, it's not crisscrossed or anything, it's just straight across, but like nice and high-waisted. We do have a somewhat high leg cut, but not as much as some other pieces, I would say, and double lining. And then in the back, you know, medium coverage probably. So I'm quite happy with that. The material is 80% polyamide and 18% elastane again. Very, very sleek again, feels nice, feels lightweight enough, has some stretch to it. And I would say let's just see it on. All right, and here we got more color blocking. We got another more high-waisted bottom, but like this one doesn't come up as high as some of the other ones. So I would say it's more of a mid to high waist. Of course, kind of also depends on your torso length, but I have a longer torso, so for me it's more of a, you know, kind of in between there, mid to high waist. You can still see my belly button, my natural waist is here, so it hits a little bit lower, but it is fine. You still get some lower tummy compression here. Well, not compression, but like coverage, let's say that. Not too high legged, so again, like I would probably prefer it a little bit higher like this. But then, you know, I'm losing coverage here in the back because it's not meant to be exactly like that. But I do also like that we have, you know, the different colors here. The darkest color goes to the bottom, which is a smart choice, I think. And we have the seams here on the side, but I actually don't find them invasive or anything. And we do have decent coverage here. So I would say, again, more of a medium coverage. So you don't need to be too concerned, and comes up nice and high here in the back again as well. But let's talk about this top. I am so surprised at how supported I feel. Like, honestly, this feels like I could do water activities with this without a problem. Like, I would say with the straps on, let's clarify that, with the straps on, it is solid medium support for me, and I am covered. Like, you know, Nothing here can fall out at the top, nothing on the sides. The bottom is not super tight, but it is comfy enough, and I don't think, you know, anything is going to happen there. I do like the design of it. We have the color blocking. We have the straps here that are a little stretchy. And then in the bag, the super cute crisscrossy straps here. So you can still tighten it there. But I will say that for me, the medium now actually fits well. So I know there's been some tops where it's been a little bit big in the chest and some where it actually fit well, even though I'm more of a size small. So I feel like there's a little bit of a, you know, discrepancy sometimes maybe with the sizing, but at least this one is adjustable, right? But yeah, I'm happy with how the size fits me. And like I said, I feel like I can do water sports with this and I wouldn't have to be afraid of anything happening to it. Let's see how that works without the straps. So I feel like I'm not going to detach them fully. I'm just going to do it like this. Yeah, but like because you see, when they do Bandeau things, generally, there might be like a silicone line here up top. You might have some wiring on the sides to just help keep things up, and we don't have this here. So I feel like I definitely would not do water sports with this anymore. I think it's fine to lie on the beach to, you know, get some drinks with your besties or whatever. And you could just like, you know, chill around in this, take a leisurely beach walk, but I for sure would not do water sports with this anymore. So, you know, but it's up to you. And of course, it's nice if you can detach the straps for tanning purposes as well. But yeah, I wouldn't do some jumping up and down in the waves without the straps on, I think. But otherwise, you know, with the straps, perfectly supportive. Without the straps, still looks cute. Not as supportive. But overall, I'm really, really happy, specifically with this top. I wish the bottoms came up a little bit higher, but I like it. Alright, it's conclusion time. Look at all these colors and all these fun pieces. I hope there was something in there that you liked or that you could, you know, kind of be like, yeah, maybe this I could try. And if you did, of course, I linked, yes, at this point I linked all the pieces down below so you can come and go and find them easily. I will also say that, you know, I'm happy with these pieces. They're not super expensive. So of course, I mean, if you're used to like very expensive swimwear, it's probably not the same type of quality, but for the price, it's kind of like, I would compare it with the pricing that H&M has, for example, or that you can find in like, you know, normal stores, I guess, in normal stores in the mall. And quality wise, I don't think there's anything like, you know, I think they're very comparable. So they're comparable price wise, they're comparable quality wise, and they do have fun designs and a lot of colors, and apparently color blocking is the thing these days because there was a lot of that happening. And I also do like that we had a lot of rib textures, a lot of different designs also for the top. I will say the bottoms are quite similar in terms of design. We always have like high-waisted, mainly high leg cut, quite good coverage in the back, but honestly I feel like this is what works well for a lot of people, so there's nothing wrong with that, I think. And overall, yes, you can choose the top and the bottom sizes separately. So I would definitely recommend to do that if you are like me, a little bit, you know, different sizes, top and bottom. But overall, it wasn't the end of the world that I couldn't do it. But of course, it would have been a little bit more secure up top for me if I would have had my size small for the top. But otherwise, you know, I have no complaints. The pieces are fun. They are double lined. They are slightly different than what you might be able to see from other people running around, you know, where you are or whatever. And we have something for everyone, I think. And like I said, I like that there's so much ribbed texture going on because I really, really like that. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Popflix. Thanks, yeah, a big thank you to Popflix, to Popvil. So a big thank you to Popvil for sending me these pieces. If you have any questions, if you need help with sizing or with choosing pieces, of course, just drop a comment down below and I can help you with things. If you have any feedback, any suggestions, any other comments, again, drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You can also follow me on Instagram and DM me there, but I'm way more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. And yeah, if there's ever anything you want me to see, you want to tell me, drop a comment down below. And let's get into the rest of this outro. If you liked this video, give it your thumbs up. And also, if you haven't done so yet, you can subscribe to my channel so you get notified about all the new videos that are coming out and you don't miss one, because who would want to miss a video, right? Yeah, otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had fun watching it. And thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.